So this is another really rare one that I had a lot of. This is the one I had a lot of hard issues with getting rid of. Prince NPG Exodus album. And this came out, and I want to say 96, 95, and it only came out in Europe. And he didn't sing on it. He did the little vignettes, or however you say that, in between the songs that were really funny bits. No hits on this, and it didn't really see the light of day. I think he was just doing these kind of albums, excuse me, to appease Warner Brothers, because he was done. He was absolutely done. This on eBay goes for about $1,000. Very, very rare. Even the CDs go for like $200-$300. So this is kind of an interesting one. This is the Madhouse collection that I put together. One of my favorite Prince protege bands. It's kind of a secret band, if you will. It had Bobby Z. Excuse me, it did not have Bobby Z. It had Dr. Fink playing keyboards. It had Eric Leeds playing sax. It was basically Eric's band. Everything kind of fell around the sax. Instrumental album. And it was influenced by what Miles Davis was doing at that time, and he did the album Indigo. And Indigo had just colors for the names of the songs. Prince borrowed that and just gave numbers to every one of the songs. So the first album is called 8, second album is called 16. There was a posthumous 24, never came out. It turned into Eric Leeds' Times Squared album. So, and then Eric released another album after that, which is amazing. But yeah, this was my introduction to really appreciating jazz and learning who Jaco Pastorius was and how good Miles was and things like that. So there's a poster, promo, and I think 2 records. So I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Boom. Okay. So this is an interesting one. This is a lot of 2 framed Prince posters from Under the Cherry Moon. Probably shot during the time that they were doing the Kiss video. And honestly, I haven't seen any of these out here. These are literally 86 posters. Very highly collectible. These are also custom framed. So these are really, really well preserved. There's no, when you get the 80s kids that were having thumbtacks, there's none of that at all. These are beautiful art more than anything else. So, and I think that this is probably going to go for about $15 to $2,000 for all of them. Prince Batman poster, 3 albums. This one's really cool in the sense that I hadn't seen many of these posters before, and you can literally on the side see Batman from the movie, obviously, that he did the music soundtrack for, and then the music score was done by Danny Elfman. So how does a movie like that lose? Just winning all the time. There's the poster, and then there's some records in here, and then there's also some promo stuff. I used to think that the Batman soundtrack was like horribly dated, but now that I listen to it more and more, it's not that bad. And considering the fact that 80s music was like, it was either hit or miss, because it either sticks in the 80s and 90s, because this is like 89. This one's not too bad. There's some beautiful songs on there. Prince Lovesexy poster. It's a promo poster and the tour book. And I think I got the tour book from Paisley or a family member. I can't remember. But this will be a fun one. This was kind of hard because Lovesexy 88 tour was like, I was 16. That was my tour. Yeah. And I had family that worked for Prince at the time, so I was able to see some things. So, here we go. This is a Prince autographed framed album. Okay? So this album was given to my mom by Prince during at KMOJ during the record release party for his second album in 1979. I actually have the other pictures that I didn't give as provenance because my mom wants them back. But this will be kind of fun to show you guys. I actually have the photos from that party. No, there's no Prince pictures of him, but you can see the amazing DJs, and you can see the inside, and you can see the date. That's my mom at the radio station KMOJ on the north side of Minneapolis. That's the old KMOJ back when it was 89.7 before it became 89.9, and that is 10/12/79, and that is Joe Emerson, the DJ of that time. So yeah, kind of fun. And those were 10/12. The following week is when they released it, so it's like the provenance on everything was just so beautiful on this. I've had this since I was a kid, so this was a tough one to sell. Still is. All right. Last, not least, not many people have a Prince autograph. Rarely do people have 2 Prince autographs. And this is the very first check that I ever made from Prince, and I put it away for 20 years, and I kept the envelope. I didn't cash the check, and I just can't believe I kept it to this day. And this was probably the hardest thing because I'm just going to scan it in and put it on really nice cardstock paper and frame it. So, I mean, I don't care if other people go, that's a fake. I know in my heart it was mine. So, but yeah, this was kind of, and he signed everything because he was so horribly micromanaged in 2002, 3, 4. It was a dark time during the Rainbow Children days and everything. People know that. So, yeah. So that's it. That's all of them. That's everything. Now I just gotta send them back. So, oops. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll keep you posted on some of the sales. The sales are going to end in January 2nd.